Hi everybody, Charles here. Welcome to Backroads Living. Today we're going to talk about panic buying in a crisis in comparison to being ready for a crisis. So hang in there and we'll get right on into it. Panic buying occurs when folks have failed to get prepared for the crisis that's coming. A lot of times we don't know a crisis is even on the way until it's on top of us. A lot of times we're forewarned. A lot of hurricanes are predicted as they come into the Gulf of Mexico or up the coast, and we have time to prepare ahead of time. Gives us a day or two, 3 days or so, maybe a week to get ready for these kinds of things. But there's a lot of things that happen that people don't even know is going to happen, like tornadoes, wildfires, snowstorms even. People have snowstorms overnight sometimes that shut them in for days, possibly even weeks, depending on where you're located. And if you're not prepared for those kind of things, then you're going to really be hurting. But even the ones that you're notified about ahead of time, if you don't have certain things put back and some staples put back in your pantry, then it can cause you a real problem running out here in a panic trying to buy the things you need. When panic sets in and people start buying in a panic, they buy everything. It's just like locusts. They go through and clean out the shelves. And one of the first things that gets gone in a panic, I think we all know what that is. When this thing happened back in March, we went to our local Walmart to just pick up some things. We thought we would put back a few extra. We already had stuff, but the toilet paper was gone. It was just like hitting a delete button on a computer. It had disappeared along with all the paper towels. And that's one of the first things that gets gone in a panic buy is toilet paper and paper towels. Napkins and any kind of paper that people can use in their bathrooms. And I found out later, I was reading an article where people had literally bought truckloads of toilet paper, and a month or two later they were contacting the stores and asking them could they return the toilet paper, and the store had told them no, that they couldn't take it back. They couldn't take the toilet paper back after that. So, people buy in a panic and they overbuy certain items. That's just how they are. People's minds just get in a crisis mode, and they just don't think clearly. So, if you don't have enough toilet paper put back to do you for a month, I would suggest going out and getting an extra pack of toilet paper at the minimal. Now, that's stuff we pick up every other week. If we go to town a couple of times a month, we pick up toilet paper and a roll or a pack of paper towels. So that's something that you're not going to be able to find on the shelves unless you're the first one in the store. If there's another lockdown or another something comes down the way, whether it's predicted or not, that's the first thing that gets gone. The next thing that got gone that we noticed was alcohol. Rubbing alcohol. Now, we showed that in our video yesterday. Our local Walmart has a limit on alcohol. You can only pick up one bottle per person. And since there was two of us, my wife and myself, we were able to get 2 bottles. Now, we found that hard to get. Our Walmart has been out of it 2 out of the 3 times I think that we were up there, or maybe we were up there 3 times and they were out of it once. But they didn't have any the last time we were up there. They didn't have any 91%, 70%, none of it. The shelf for alcohol was empty. So that's something that you're going to need. You get cuts and abrasions and scrapes and all kinds of things that happen in the course of a day or course of a work week. And sometimes you just need alcohol. And if you don't have it, it creates a hardship on you. So be sure and pick that up and put some of that back in your medicine cabinet. Those are things that are going to run out really quick. The next thing we noticed that the shelves were empty when we went up there was hand sanitizers. Now, we don't use hand sanitizers very, very rarely, but they were out of it. It was just the shelf was completely bare of hand sanitizers. And even to this day, right now, our local Walmart still does not have packages of 3s and 4s of the hand sanitizers back in. They have never had them back in stock. You can find like one container of them sitting on the shelf is all our Walmart has. So if you use hand sanitizers, right now is the time to buy them. If you can find them on the shelf, because if there's another panic buy, you will not be able to find them again. They will disappear off the shelf. The other things that we noticed in that area was bleach. The bleach disappeared. That's another thing that people bought up in mass quantities, seems like. Now, we found those bleach tablets that we put in our video yesterday. If you want to check those out, you can pick up those tablets along, and you can make bleach for just pennies on the dollar compared to what it costs you for a full gallon of it if you use those tablets. And there's 2 different styles. So I talk about that in that video yesterday, so check that out on our channel here. Pick up some of those tablets. You can use those. They'll be real handy for a lot of different things. The other thing that was gone when we went in the store was bread. And it wasn't just gone in Walmart, it was gone in our local grocery stores. The bread was gone off the shelf, buddy. And all these other items that I've talked about, the toilet paper, the alcohol, the hand sanitizers, they were gone out of the groceries as well as the big box stores in our area. There was none of that to be found to buy. So we were fortunate that we had stuff put back. We had frozen bread, and we were able to have bread, and we had toilet paper put back. We had some alcohol put back. We had we know how to make our own hand sanitizers if we want to make hand sanitizers, which we have a video for that on our YouTube channel here, how to make your own hand sanitizers if you can't find any. All you need is bleach and some paper towels, and you can make your own. We show how to do that. But the next thing that run out real quick was the canned fruits and vegetables. Now, we stopped a week or 2 later after this, and we were talking to one of the ladies that works in that department at Walmart that stocks the canned vegetables and fruits and meats and stuff like that. And she said the reason they couldn't keep it in stock was because people were coming in buying entire flats of it, several flats at a time. She said they would come in and fill their shopping buggy up with all the flats they had in that area, all the corn or all the peas or all the beans, and sometimes combinations of that stuff, and they would put all their buggy would carry and just take it at one time because they were afraid that they wasn't going to be able to get any more back in. And buddy, you need this stuff on hand. You need to keep your pantry stocked back with a little bit of stuff. If you can get it right now, you need to get it. Get it before this election, because you don't know what's going to take place after this election. If you live in these big cities and densely populated areas, you may have to stay in your home for a few weeks. Yes, civil unrest may occur in such a manner that it's not safe for you to get out for a few weeks. So keep that in mind. It's time to buy it when it's on the shelves. It doesn't matter if it's on the shelves or not if you can't get out to go get it. It doesn't matter if Walmart has 10,000 packs of toilet paper. If you can't get out of the house to go get it, it's not going to help you. So get it while you can get out, okay? And canned meats. Now, the meats did the same thing. People just, they just bought them up in hordes, and they were just gone. They were just gone. It wasn't the preppers doing this either. It was not the preppers doing all this buying. The preppers might have got out to just find a pack of toilet paper or a pack of, a can of meat or something to replace something they'd already ate, but they didn't go out and panic buy. It was all these folks that were scared to death of what they'd been told that was doing the panic buying. Kroger reported during that time that one of the things that they sold out of the quickest was cold and flu medications. And that kind of surprised me a little bit. I don't know why that was, but they said they had sold out of cold and flu medications and women's sanitary products. The next thing that we noticed at our Walmart is something that we use from time to time. are the, I want to say they're the Great Value brand, but anyway, they're generic Tums. We use them here at the house from time to time, and when we went in there to pick us up a pack of them, during that same time, there were no generic Tums left. They were all gone. They had bought out every single double pack and single pack off the shelves. It was all missing. Well, they're there now. So if you have heartburn or acid indigestion alone and you take that kind of stuff, you might want to get you a couple of extra packs. And the best deal is to buy the 2-packs. You save a little bit of money doing that. So keep that in mind. This panic buying and rushing out to grab things at the last moment, it just doesn't work, folks. It just doesn't work. A lot of folks learned the hard way back in March. So let's take it to heart and let's be prepared. Let's be ready for whatever comes down the road, because things are going to happen and there's going to be some problems. So just be ready for them, okay? God bless you all. If you enjoy our channel, we'd ask you to subscribe to our channel, to like our videos, and share them with your friends. When the bell icon appears, ring that bell so you'll be notified of our new videos as we upload them. So again, God bless you. Everyone have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video.